Welcome to Onivia, League of Legends highlights. These are the best highlights from today's LPL matchup.
Brother has joined BLG in terms of Wei, the jungler, and we could potentially be seeing into something like a positional coach for soon, a different perspective. Bin?
He's in a little bit of trouble. Does have a nice combo available to him. Now Magical Journey on bot side. They get the wall breaker combo now as well, and Hung gonna use the grand entrance out and the dash over to Gala.
I'm not gonna lie, Marcans have not been having much fun today. Such a squishy jump and you overstep slightly. Knight has overstepped here.
He had no idea he was there. Fate sealed straight to his death. And guess what? It's first blood for Scout.
And Wei with another great gank. He got that MVP in game number 1, now enabling Scout himself. About 1,000 gold difference for LNG, and it's sitting on those two guys, and they're definitely the two you want to have been ahead if you're an LNG fan. They're gonna grab the void grabs on the top side of the map as well. Zara loves those, takes them really quickly.
Now everything used, but his life is still intact.
That was so beautifully done by Bin. Uses the stun onto the Zara into flash ult onto Zika's Renekton so he doesn't get reached upon. Incredible stuff right there by the BLG top laner Knight.
He's just on site right now against Knight. He's not going to have the dominance, doesn't have a lot of health. BLG have collapsed back on a Weiwei. Now Scout has joined with the culling, but Knight picks off Weiwei there as well. He's going to have the soul inbound right back, but really big series of plays, even though LNG were the ones contesting.
Super low HP bars all over BLG. Don't necessarily see a champion that could also stop Knight on a side lane.
Yeah, the side lane is going to be difficult to deal with in all actuality, but I think if you can get one big combo off with Weiwei and Gala, it might reassure the fans of LNG in a lot of ways. Now, that second dragon being secured, though, will mean that we get a Mountain Soul onto the Rift, and BLG going to be a little bit better for it. We've stacked 2 dragons already. Elk going to shoot the True Shot Barrage down bot side, try to get the wave cleared a bit, as LNG were surrounding them.
And I'm loving the build right here from Sean as well. He's waiting around. He is AP. They're going to pull the TP.
That's Knight coming in to join. Culling already used by Scout. Scout in a lot of trouble. They are just able to pick him out now as well. Knight going to use that soul inbound to get the kill. As they follow through here with Knight, he has done a damage. They're going to get the Stranglethorn out of Weiwei, who was a bit scared.
Knight back-to-back with aggressive teleports, both in game 1 and now in game 2 as well, to try and bail out a situation that was most definitely a dive being prepared for LNG. And Knight ended up turning this one around. Now Hank is gonna walk through. Oh,
gets him on the back too, and Elk comes up with one bullet time there. Magical Journey to safety though. Look at the plays from BLG. They're putting it together finally in this series.
Would be key right here for LNG. They do have one button forward, and that is hanging on this Rakan. However, if you do make the pick count right here, you can definitely take advantage of numbers on the
We pulled off of in the end. And this would be soul point for BLG, giving them a lot of decision-making power. They're going to try to make a play on bot side. The Nature's Grass going to be used on, waiting to pop that Tempered Fate maybe, as Hung getting very low. Bin going for the Meganar. There's the combo into the wall. They've got Zika behind them, but he can't get to the team. Tempered Fate on the 3, though. Scout getting low. Big wall up there as well from Bin. And a double kill for Elk, as it's BLG that get the bot lane play. They're gonna get the turret and the dragon on top of it all.
LNG overextend. Gala was nowhere near in this particular play. He could not join. Bullet time was so huge earlier on in the series that we were just watching. You cannot be team fighting without your AD carry, and BLG instantly turned this into a numbers advantage fight for themselves. Hang is gonna press the ult right there, but I'm not sure if you're
they got the
oh,
quickest combo. Oh, the flash!
no!
Look how much health he had. Sub 50 on the exit. Now Hung, he's in a lot of trouble too, as he gets Bramble Smash back. Shun will clean him up, and Hung has been a saving grace for the team, but now he's 0-3.
And BLG are definitely back in this series. About 1,000 and something gold up. They're making very proactive plays on the map. They're the ones that forcing LNG's hand. And again, this is BLG. It was one of the very first teams in spring to play a 4-carry team. In this particular one, if you add...
Do the dragon this whole time, and you have to remember, this is Soul, and it's going to be denied because it's Zika that steps in with the slice and dice. And now he's in a 1v1 against Knight, who wants a little bit of revenge for that one. The Sterix Gage going to be popped, the flash forward, slice and dice. He's going to get him. No! He's denied by Shun. And Elk claims the kill on the Crocodilian.
Hold on. How exactly did Zika get into the pit to steal Ocean?
We're close. They're going to get the play there. Oh, Elk! He took everything from LNG because it was all initially focused at Shun. And now LNG have a decent siege with all those grubs. You have to remember they have 6 grubs under tow. LNG, they're pinging onto the Baron right now, Trouble. BLG have just snuck under a rug a Baron buff. Oh,
surely they have to know they're engaging.
Elk just goes golden, and that's the whole combo. That's the whole wombo. And now you're left with questions. As True Shot Barrage comes onto 2, you can get about half health onto them. But the Baron buff is going to be permanent damage done after BLG resets.
3,000 on the top side of the map. They're going to soak up 4 members' pressure. Meanwhile, Bin is already shoving, using that ultimate as utility to push down that wave, taking that bot lane tier 2, taking the mid lane tier 2 from Elk. Knight has TP'd back into the play again. If you make a play into BLG, be prepared to lose a lot on the other side of the map, and that's exactly what they're doing, especially when they're bound up and they can pressure these waves much faster.
Taking stock, we did get 3rd items for our mid laners. Lord Doms for Scout. It's a Randuin's for Knight, so he knows what his job is. You have a deep flank from Weiwei, but is it going to be enough? He hasn't pulled the trigger on it yet. Doesn't want to be spotted out. The siege is in effect right now by BLG, but it's not very effective. As it will be pushed out, LNG looking in mid lane. They do have Bin on top, pushing that one out for BLG. He also has TP if they want to pull a play.
Knight is pressuring that bot side of the map as well. Has to back off. Lucian's under tower right there. Shun might get caught out.
Might be being cut down to size. This tree versus tree combat initiates here. We have the Nature's Grasp being pulled, and the Dragon now started by BLG. This is another attempt to get the Soul. As they end up getting a bit of a bounty back, the Dragon does end up getting taken by Elk in the end, so it is the Mountain Soul there, as quick as pop. Big grand entrance, but Temper Fate cools him down in his tracks, as now Weiwei tries to get the separation, but a big Fate sealed there on the other side. Golem's getting low, and now Knight picks them off. They're already finding all the kills, and all that's left is Hung. He's a little Birdman trying to find his way to safety, but there ain't no safety today. And of course, we got to go to 3 games for this one. And BLG with the Baron buff going down. They have open season on this bottom side.
BLG are not satisfied with a 0-1 into LNG. They're going to push the series to a game number 3, and what a statement as well. They have been dominant from the first minute. BLG, all it takes is one team fight, one ace, and they'll take your game.
It's just the facilitation team style from BLG in this game 2 that makes the difference. And they will hand LNG only their 2nd.
These were the best highlights from today's LPL matchup. Click that subscribe button faster than Ramus can say okay. See you on the next one.